When people ask me why we promote a standing culture at LCI, I give them a few reasons. First of all, it's a very easy way to bring health and wellness into the classroom conversation. Just like a gym teacher talks to their classes about proper movement and safety, I feel like we should talk to our students about classroom ergonomics. Secondly, we sit way too much. Canadian kids got an F on our last participation report card when it comes to sedentary behavior. As a culture, we sit more now than we ever have, and this is terrible for our health. By encouraging students to stand up and move in class, we're aiming to reduce sedentary behavior. Thirdly, due to our sedentary lifestyles, we suffer the consequences of bad posture. We've seen a significant increase in the amount of people who live with neck, back, and joint pain, and now even young kids are being diagnosed with kyphosis, or text neck, in their elementary and middle school years. This doesn't set them up for much success with their physical health. People can't be active if they can't move properly. And lastly, movement and standing pumps oxygen and chemicals to your brain and turns it on for learning. There is way too much data and research to ignore this fact. So, stand up.
I like stretch breaks in class because it gives me the opportunity to move around and get my mind off the subject for a few minutes and just get oxygen to my brain.
What do you think of brain breaks?
I think they're good. You're able to get up and stretch and refresh your mind from what you're learning in class that day.
I think it's pretty important that we do our go for a drink, go to the washroom at that point in time too. So I don't have students that are asking me to go to the washroom or go get a drink at other times because they know they're going to get a break in the middle of the class. So it makes our class more productive, make sure that everybody's there for all the instruction and work time when they need to be there.
Why do you like working at a standing workstation?
I like working back here because when I sit in a desk, I find it hard to sit still. So when I stand back here, I can shift my weight or fidget around a little bit. Helps me stay awake and engaged on my work.
I like working at the standing workstations because I like to move around and not sit in a desk seated.
I like working in a standing workstation because I'm able to move around and it helps me focus better on my work.
I don't know, I just kind of feel good while I do it. I feel like I'm more awake and I seem to get work done better than I would while sitting down.
I really like it. I think it helps keep my energy up through the day, and I get less focused on what I'm doing, so I can respond to things more quickly back and forth, and I don't get stuck in a rut as easily.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffner. I'm a construction and automotive teacher at LCI, and we are going to be doing a standing workstation project with the kids. The Health and Wellness Committee had approached me about seeing if there was kids interested in building standing workstations for their classrooms to better engage their students that sit in the classroom for the majority of the day. So I took that approach, and the kids in our class have planned, created a cut list, and are in the process of building standing workstations for 4 teachers at LCI currently. The overall goal for the project is to increase students' health and wellness, to get them out of the chair, hoping that this project takes about 3.5 weeks. We've already spent a week going over the cut list, planning the projects, talking with the teachers about any special requests, so I'm hoping about 3.5 weeks to complete. Once we're complete, we'll move the tables to the desired classrooms, and then at the teacher's discretion, students will be able to get out of their desks and go and use these tables at their discretion. Just to get students out of their chairs, hopefully more engaged, so they're not just sitting, working on their posture, trying to keep them more engaged throughout their subjects.
I mean, we're told that if you're at a standing workstation, your blood's flowing better, so students will be more focused in class and will be beneficial to the marks.
It allows me to move while I work, and so it gets like my blood flowing, and I just work better while I'm on my feet.
It helps me pay attention to class because I'm able to not focus and feel confined in a desk, and I can more just move around, and it's a lot more freedom, and I like it a lot.
I know when I sit in a desk, I find I get really restless, and I want to move around. So being at the standing desk, I can now walk around a bit, and I find I'm more focused because I'm not so restless in class.